Welcome to Tarot by Izzy from Central Scotland. Thank you for sharing your company with me today. It's really appreciated. Thank you for your kind comments, liking and subscribing to my channel. All of it helps my channel grow. I am aware that I seem to have been having some volume problems, and I do apologise. As I said before, I'm a wee pensioner in the middle of Scotland trying to figure this out. I'm actually astonished I got this far, to be honest, but I'll keep working on it, so please bear with me, and I do appreciate your patience. So hopefully it's going to be okay today. Can I also ask that you be mindful that these card readings are for entertainment purposes only. They will not stand up in a court of law, and as I always say, if you do experience any difficulties in any area of your life, to please seek help from a qualified professional. So today we know we've been covering the defamation trial in Fairfax County, Virginia, and it's been, I think the last time we heard was Thursday. It doesn't sit on Friday, so I would imagine it will resume tomorrow. In the last 2 days it was sort of videoed depositions. They were a bit dry, I suppose. Or that maybe it's just personally I find them a bit dry. I like the interaction of the court scene. I've been learning such a lot about this, I really have. I've really found it entertaining. I'm not saying it's entertaining for people who are affected by somebody's serious subject matters, don't get me wrong. But it's like how the other half live. I'll never need to worry about a quarter of the things that these people have to worry about. You know, I'd rather be poor and happy than rich and unhappy. It's just a bit scary. So, if we're trying to a wee bit of light-heartedness and a wee bit detective work here going on, I thought we're going to look at the allegations concerning Johnny Depp's claim that Amber Heard left faeces in his bed and the dog got the blame. I kid you not. When I saw that, I had to laugh. You're like, my goodness, the things that are going on in the world, and this is what's happening. So I had a wee look at one of the articles. It's in the Express. I'll try and remember and leave a link. And it said Amber Heard testified about Johnny Depp's allegation she left faeces in their bed, blaming one of their dogs for the incident. She responded to ex-husband Johnny Depp's claim in court that she left human faecal matter in their bed. She told the court today that the faeces was left by one of their dogs, having suffered from bowel control issues after it got into a stash of, how would I say, chocolate, dark chocolate, any type of chocolate's bad for dogs. I never eat dogs' chocolate. As a puppy. So, as the court was shown a photo of the faecal matter in the bed, Amber told her lawyer during direct examination that when she left for Coachella with some friends, the dogs were in the bed. She claimed that one of them, named Boo, was the culprit, having suffered from bowel control issues since she ate some of Johnny's chocolate. Very irresponsible, Johnny, leaving your chocolate lying around. When she was a puppy. Johnny had told the court that Amber had defecated in his bed. He claimed it could not have been one of... You couldn't make this up. Somebody has to make a film out of this. Really. Anyway, back to the story. Earlier in the trial, Johnny had said told the court that Amber had defecated in his bed. He claimed it could not have been one of the dogs because they're very small teacup Yorkies. He said his security guard, Sean Bett, warned him it was not a good time to come back to their apartment. Before sending him a photograph, he claimed he saw the image and laughed. My initial response to that was, I laughed. It was so outside, so bizarre and so grotesque I could only laugh. Johnny alleged that Amber tried to claim one of his dogs left the faeces, but thought it was impossible because they're wee doggies, they're wee dogs. They weigh about 4 pounds each apparently, and there was photographs. So where did I get that from? Here testifies on Johnny's claim she left faeces in his bed. Celebrity News, Show Biz, Express.co.uk. That was May 16th. So today, actually, I usually have the box out here because it is actually what I'm looking for is a tarot deck with circus in it, because this is as near as I can get to, you know, the amount of dramas that are you know, unfolding, the drama queens. And I'm not dissing, I'm not taking away from the fact there's some serious subject matter, but when poor Boo, the Yorkshire Terrier's getting dragged into a defamation trial, I mean, who's representing the dog? It's getting accused of all sorts. Is there a vet there representing the dog, giving evidence on its behalf? No. I think we should be doing something about this. There should be rights for dogs getting accused of shit in the bed. That's what I think. So, will the tarot, as I say, we'll use the Merrill tarot because it's a bit of a drama queen, shed a light as to who is the real culprit? Who shit in the bed? Who or what pooed? Who did a big Jobbie? In Scotland, a Jobbie is excrement, fecal matter. So, I'm not going to pull 3 cards on this, so we'll just put this to the side. We're going to use the soul connections because that's going to give me a giggle as well. Let's see the 3 cards. Let's see if the tarot will tell us. It might say, no. You're taking the rise here, is it? It's not on. But let's see, let's try it. You seem to give me a good shuffle. Who shut the bed? Who pooed in the bed? Who did the big Jobbie? 3 cards. Boo. Amber. And how will Amber's reputation be affected? Will she be sullied with this accusation? Who is the phantom Jobbier? Okay. Was it Boo? Poor Boo. Lady Chamberlain, a cry in the dark, judgment. Well, it looks like poor Boo, well, it's getting the blame. It was being judged, its name's been bandied about all over the place. It's not had an opportunity to defend itself. You know, you've got Johnny saying it's too wee, you've got Amber saying, well, at the end of the day, it was the dog that did it, and the dog ate Johnny's chocolate. So it looks like here, the dog's been reflected upon. They've considered the dog. It could have been Boo, or could it have been Boo? The dog was under a lot of, Boo was under a lot of judgment, that's all I can say. Let's see, was it Amber Heard that did it? So the dog was getting accused of it, it was being judged. Was it Amber Heard? Well, here we go. 4 of Swords. I don't know if I turn it round that way, can you see that a bit better? But remember, it was in the reverse. The good old 4 of Swords. Now ordinary, but that's when somebody's having rest and respite. You know, and we were asking, was it Amber? Did Amber do a big Jobbie in the bed? That's the question we want to know. Well, as I say, in the upright, you're talking about, as I say, recharge, you're taking yourself out of a situation, you know, you've got the swords here, and you're just chilling out, reflecting on a situation. Oh dear, in the reverse of burnout, you know, attempting to do everything at once, and just scattergun approach. Her energy was scattered everywhere, nothing was solidified, she wasn't thinking straight. she felt exhausted. She felt at the end of her tether, you know, and she really needed to reconnect with her body and spiritual desires, but I don't think it was her spiritual, well, if it was her spirit, I think it was her emotional desire it came out. And she, I think, according to this, she expressed, and this is for entertainment purposes only, she expressed her bodily desire very well when she left that prison. I would suspect that poor Boo got judged. Boo had nobody to defend Boo. Amber, I would suggest that Amber, according to these cards, was the person who left a big Jobbie in the bed. Now, is this going to mark Amber's reputation as she moves forward? And here we have the Hermit, and it's in the reverse. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. So, what the Hermit, how's this going to go? In the upright, you know, you're looking in, you're reflecting, you're saying, right, okay, what's going on? You're examining the situation, you're reflecting yourself. You know, it gives you an opportunity to, you know, to look at the truth, to do some soul searching. You know, but I'm afraid in the reverse, it's just going to be, I think she's going to feel a sense of isolation, loneliness, withdrawal. She'll either withdraw or she's going to be cut off from a lot of things. She's going to have difficulty in managing her day-to-day life. I think the work situation is going to dry up, and she's going to have to be aware of not sinking too deep into this isolation. I think she's become emotionally disconnected from the world. I'm getting a bit serious here now, because I was meant to be a bit light-hearted, but I think we're going to see a lot of... she might need to go someplace, if this is not right, to go and recharge her batteries and mental well-being, I suspect. She really is going to have to gain some spirituality as well. So, my opinion, Boo didn't do it. Amber did it, according to the cards anyway. And moving forward, Amber's reputation is not going to be all that good. So at the time it was a protest, was she just doing, had she just registered the divorce at the time, or was applying to register for the divorce? Something along those lines. Look it up, I'll tell you. So let's see. Let's see if the soul connections will tell us as well. What was going through Amber's head? You know, we know what was coming through the other side of her body, or other orifice. Let's see. Oops. That one's jumped out. Feelings. Yep. Feelings, oh feelings. Take time out to explore your deep emotions that you are experiencing, Amber. And this goes to the Hermit. That's in the reverse. You know, the lassie could be fueled away to the loony bin, allegedly. You know, I feel that she could be, it could be a straitjacket situation. Anyway, that's what we're seeing just now. So, Boo didn't do it. My money's on Amber, according to the tarot. Our reputation's going to be damaged, and our well-being. Okay folks, I hope you've enjoyed this reading today. Please like, subscribe and share. And wherever you are, have a fantastic day. Take care, bye.